So, this is my video on my turtle tank for my painted turtle, and clearly a lot bigger than that tank. This is a 20-gallon, that is a long, and yes, I know I need a bigger tank, way bigger tank for my turtle, because you're supposed to have 10 gallons for every inch, and if you've seen the video of her or a picture of her, she is clearly not 2 inches long. She is more like, I think, 4 or 5. But I do not have the room right now, and I know that is not a good enough excuse, but she will be getting it, and she has been doing fine in this tank. I mean, she has her lighting. It's her basking lamp, her other lamp that has, like, the I'm having a brain fart. The UVBs and UVAs. This is her friend, the fish. He is really big. He was pretty small when I got him. Same as the other fish in the other turtle tank, I was catching fish for my turtles, and he was just a minnow when I got him, and he has gotten bigger, and I like him. He's nice. I tried to put him in my other fish tank, but he attacked my other fish, so I got mad at him, and I tried to put him in here, and I thought she would eat him, but she didn't eat him. So he swims around and eats her poop, which is beneficial to everyone. I think he's a Rocky. I have no idea. I do not know my river fish that well, so don't judge me if I do or not. This is her water heater. She needs her tank cleaned. That's her fountain thing that filters her water. I need to get more water filters for her. This is her log, floating log. She does not go in it. The fish goes in it. See, she is not here, so he's like, I'm going to sit in here and swim around because I can, and he does. He's very aggressive, though, and that's what I don't like about him. Just like the other little fish. But he claims the inside log, she claims the up top. Sometimes he's under the bottom. The log freely floats. She pushes it around sometimes. She doesn't swim as much as she basks. She sleeps a lot. She just likes to sleep. Sleep and, like, she'll sleep underwater, on the log. I don't know. I don't even know if she can make it in the log. I think if she's gone in the log twice. She cannot fit through these tiny holes. She fits through the end. I don't know if you can see that from over there. He's like, what the heck is this? But yes, this is her heating lamp, which gets really hot. Because I thought I was nifty, and I don't even know if it's safe or not, but I did it anyway, and it's working. But my cat decided they were going to play with the cords that hang down, which I need to push back up here. Because, I don't know, I don't have a convenient setup yet, because I keep upgrading and changing tanks, so I haven't been able to get a good enough setup. But yes, but this is what she's been living in for a while, and probably a little bit longer, but she has this thing open. This is a pretty nice tank. I got this a while ago, upgrading from, I had a normal 20-gallon tank aquarium, and I did not like that because it's those tall ones, but she didn't have a lot of whole room. She had depth, but not room. And this, I saw this, and this was on sale for a really good price, and at PetSmart, and so I got it. And it's pretty nice. So, yeah. I'm thinking about upgrading. I want to get a 100-gallon tank and put both my turtles together, but my snapping turtle seems to not. There she is inside the. My snapping turtle doesn't like my painted turtle. Snapping turtles are normal territorial. Painted turtle doesn't care. I don't understand them. There's just so much drama, I guess. But yes, this is her tank. That's her log. She loves. She used to have the floating dock that's in Vanna's tank before I got Vanna, but she got way too big for it. So now she has this. And this was expensive. And another thing about turtles is they are expensive. I mean, just that heater, that turtle safe heater, because you do not want to use a normal fish tank heater, because I learned the hard way. They get really hot, and they will burn your turtle if the turtle gets on them. And yes, like I said, I learned that the hard way. No, I did not learn that by burning my turtle. I learned that from burning myself on accident, because I noticed there was a lot of mist happening, and my turtle was avoiding it, and also they aren't preset if they're a fish tank one, and I don't know, it was just acting weird, I guess, and I went to go pull it up, and burnt me. And I was like, well, this isn't safe. But these ones, they are way more than you'd expect them to be. They're $30, which I thought was just outrageous, but if it's for my turtle, I'll do anything. This log was like $40. This tank, it's almost $100, which I know sounds ridiculous, but that was a good deal compared to what it was. And they're just not cheap pets. I mean, getting everything, I mean, each of those lamps is like $30 each, and plus the bulbs themselves, and those heated lamp bulbs are pretty pricey. I mean, those ones aren't. But I'm not complaining. I mean, when you first get turtles, you have to expect to lay down at least $200 to $300, depending on what type of turtle and how big it is in the beginning. And if you want to start them off in a bigger tank so you don't have to go through the upgrading process, or if you even have room for a bigger tank, and that's why I had to go through this whole upgrading process, and I wish I could just skip it, which has cost me a lot more money than if I had just bought a big tank in the first place, but I'm kind of an idiot. So, yeah, this has been happening. I've been spending a lot of money, but it happens, I guess, right? But if it's for something I love my animals. But she's currently not in here, obviously. She is eating fish right now. But, yes, this is her setup, and I am going to get more rocks and plants in here for her. Right now she has nothing, and besides a fish, a log, and a heater, and that, which I know is boring because turtles love doing things. I had a floating stick from outside in there, but I don't know. I felt like that was not a very good idea after a while, since I noticed there was like tiny little bugs floating in the water. So, change all the water, which was a lot of work, which I don't want to do unless I have to do, obviously, because if you've ever switched out water in an aquarium or anything, you know how hard it is, especially in the bigger the aquarium. And, yeah, so it's not fun, but it has to happen. When you have turtles, you have to expect to be changing the water at least once a month, or that's like at minimum once a month you're going to be changing the water, because they do need water changes. I mean, for the oxygen, and just because they produce so many things. And yeah, so that's how it goes. I use a lot of Zoom Ed products. I don't know. I don't know. That's just seems to be what sells the most and around here, and that's basically all the PetSmart in Rochester around here has. A lot of Zoom Ed stuff. But I do get other things. I mean, I think that is something else. Tetra. Yeah, a Tetra product. But yeah, a lot of the Zoom Ed is really helpful in these situations, because they are cheap compared to other brands, but they are correctly made and stuff, and I do love their floating docks and stuff, because they do float, and a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to buy this because I don't think it'll float. They float, trust me, they work. I mean, I'd rather have a thing that like stuck to the ground so then it doesn't like sink when they sit on it, but because of how heavy duty this is and how much it floats, she does not sink too much. So she does get her full body dry, which turtles do need. A lot of people don't think that, but aquatic turtles, they need to bask so many hours a day, and that means their whole entire body has to be dry at once. They have to have somewhere in their tank where they can get up on the island and dry off their whole body. Like, not just have like 3 feet hanging off and the rest of their body dry and they can just keep spinning around or something. No, they have to be able to dry off all their body at once, you know, because that can, if they don't, shell rot, all sorts of things I have read about, and obviously I do not want to experience. That is why I will do anything to prevent it, even if it is phony. But yes, this is her tank, and she seems to like it, and I know it's small, but it will be upgraded soon, so